If you guys had a good day, say so in the comments below so. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about school. Probably not the best person to talk about this subject. It was really weird. Talk about this subject with you guys because it's not exactly an area of expertise. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, learned a bunch of stuff, and no, they weren't all anti-school videos. They were actually what are school videos. Though, if you could look at them as anti-school videos. It's not like that I have anything against school. So before I get into this, I know someone is going to be like, "Oh, hey, you forgot something, man. Dude, you forgot about the main important thing is not what school is, dude. Because school's education, dude. It's about why do kids hate school?" And to be honest, that is what it's about. You're probably going to say, like, "Oh, dude, it's not about what school is, because you should know what this is. It's education, you dipstick." But I mean, like, what does school actually mean, and what are we actually getting from these places called school? Let's do a Google search. We're not going to do a Google search. School is obviously a place where you receive education, usually the right education, or whatever you want to call it, the right education. You have to understand this before you start educating people. You have to understand that people are only going to be educated and learn if it's something they actually want to learn. I know someone's going to be like this. "Oh, that's so wrong. Kids can choose if they want to learn a subject, because guess what? They choose what they want to do. We don't control that. They do." Or you're gonna be like, "Yeah, dude, like, bro, you don't, they can't control what they want to learn. That's why we have to teach them the fundamentals, dude. Like math and like just all that stuff." Okay, I get it. You still need the basic math, the basic reading, or else you can't really do anything in the world. But you're also going to need other things like relationships and jobs and a bunch of other stuff that you can't get from school. Now I know someone's going to be like, "You know, I do not see a problem with this because I teach my kids all these jobs and relationship advice. I do all of that, man. I didn't go to school to learn all that. My parents did. Your parents were supposed to teach you that. Your parents are supposed to help your kids in education." Okay, I get that too. They are, but some people don't have parents. Some people don't have moms. Some people don't have dads. Heck, some people don't have either. Oh, well then it's up to the guardians to do it. Or who's ever watching them, because someone has to do that. I know, someone does have to do that, which is why I'm trying to get the schools to do that. Okay, you may have a guardian or whatever that's supposed to teach you these things. No, that's not their job. Their job is not supposed to teach you those things. Okay, their job is to parent you, yes. But that doesn't mean that they can also teach you. They have a job too, you know. They actually have a work, you know. They actually go somewhere to make money so you can live. That's why everybody should be married, and then everybody will be happy and fine. School needs to teach you at least some of these things, the fundamentals of these things. All they teach you is math, and then they do some ridiculous crap like this, and they expect you to do that on a regular basis. And remember that. And they expect that to be a more use in your life, even though it's actually not. That is wrong. It is not the teachers who's making this the problem. We don't control the educational system. We just teach it. Yes, I know. I'm not blaming the teachers. I'm blaming the education system in general. Okay? It's not the teacher's fault that the kids the right education they need. It's the freaking gosh dang government, basically. I mean, let's be honest. They're wasting funds into advancing our schools, and so our kids can be smarter than us. What do you want? To know all this crap that isn't going to help you? Or to be somewhat successful in life? Brings me back to my other point. Your brain cannot physically learn something if you don't want to learn it. You can't control what you want and what you don't want. You have to go through school. You probably will have to go through college because your parents will be like, "Hey, Mom, do I have to go to college? Because I honestly don't." Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You have to go to college. Of course you have to go to college. What are you thinking? That's the only way to get a job. Mom, are you okay? Please. What's going on here? Mom just wants me to learn everything I can in education and go to college and I don't know if that'll help me. Well, son, you have to. That's the only way you're gonna get a job. I honestly don't want to go. I guess I'll try. Ugh. My point is, you basically have no choice. You have to go no matter what. You could try this. Mom? Yes? Can we try homeschooling? I think it would work slightly bit better. Maybe I might want to learn a bit more. No, son! I do not have the time! You have to stay in school! Or you'll freaking not get a job. I'm a bad teacher anyway. I can barely parent you. Are you sure? I mean, Mom... fine. Or you'll get this response. Yes! Sure, let's do homeschool. About 2 months later, if you guys have been in public school before starting homeschool, this will probably happen. I don't have time for this anymore. You're going back to school. No! Fine. And you basically have no control over what education you get. See, here's what I feel. I feel like you should have control over what education you get. You should be able to do whatever you want to do. But there are some things you need to learn. The whole point of this video is not to tell you, oh yeah, drop out of school, everybody. Throw your hands up in the air like you just don't freaking care and drop out of school. No, why would I tell you to drop out of school? Don't drop out of school. Just because I may or may not be in homeschool, try what works for you. If school is working for you fine and you're learning something that you might actually want to learn and you think it's actually going to help you, then stay in school. You'll probably learn a lot from that if you like school. But if you don't like school, don't necessarily drop out. Just ask your mom if you can try homeschooling for a bit. Maybe you'll like that better, and maybe she can do it more often. You can too. Or your dad. I mean, I guess... well, your dad would have to work. See, that's the problem, but whatever. Point being is, don't just drop out of school, okay? But also, don't stay in school. Like, does that make sense? Like, you still need to be in school. Don't get me wrong. Like, the whole point of this video is to help you make up a decision. See, the side I'm on is, I'm probably not gonna go to public school. I've been a few times. Didn't really like it, didn't learn anything, absolutely nothing, except for first grade. First grade was like, oof. The school education system needs to change, that's my point, okay? I would go to school if it was in a better environment, and if they started removing their complicated bullcrapping math, even though I'm technically still doing that homeschool because that's how life is. But, I wonder if this will, okay, cool. So, just basically stay... Basically, we need to find a way to change the education systems. I know some of you are going to be like this. Why should I be listening to some retard who hasn't even, like, stayed in school? He's only been there 2 years. He doesn't actually know what it's like, dude. Dude, he's only been homeschooled. He doesn't know anything, dude. And he's wearing these stupid dang shirts, actually, is what they are. Yeah. Sad. And making these stupid YouTube videos and not making almost any money from them. Why should we listen to this guy? Because I have been to school, okay? I know what it's like, okay? And I'm not saying you should listen to me. I'm just giving my opinion and telling research that I've gained through the interwebs that I've done about school. Almost everybody on the YouTubes, holy crap, on the YouTubes that I've watched agrees with me. Now, there's some people who are like, the school education system needs to get better, but I don't think adding more stuff helps. That's okay too, because it doesn't need to get worse than already what it is. That's the step number one. Don't make it worse than it already is, okay? Don't add any more to it, okay? quit adding and start eliminating if you're gonna start adding stuff, because it's just gonna pile up. It's gonna be it's not only stressful on the students in the class, but it's also stressful, I'm assuming, on the teachers. I don't actually know this, but I'm assuming so, because they're the ones who's actually teaching it, you know. Half of them don't even know what they're teaching. Like, they know what they're teaching, but they don't actually know how to do the problem. They actually have to use like a calculator or something. That's when you know the system's either really messed up or your teacher's not a great teacher. But that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. I know it's kind of stupid using the shirts and stuff as acting characters. I thought I'd just make it more interesting, more fun, and less boring. Plus, it adds more time into my videos. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. Leave a comment about what I should do. You probably leave a comment that I'm stupid. That's okay. And, yeah, bye.